Kia ora koutou, welcome back. No trades for me today. I just felt off, hesitant, slow and not seeing things clearly. I looked at a few setups but nothing felt right and I wasn't in the headspace to force anything. Leading gainers didn't look good, AIP was way too expensive for me, RUBI didn't set up well. I watched STTK early on, it was a penny stock and looked decent, but I didn't feel confident trading it. So let's take a look at the chart. So STTK sort of popped up around, what was that, 6:30? 6 o'clock? 6:30. And I saw this pop up through here and pull back. And I did think about getting in around 90 cents, but I thought, no, let's wait for it to confirm. It did confirm, came up to VWAP. Had this topping tail here I didn't kind of like, but did push up to eventually come back up to $1. Then it pulled back again and I missed this entry here as it pushed back up. I just thought I was in too high. Did actually push to $1.20. It was real, I think it was here. It was just flicking up and down between like 98 cents and 93 cents. And I don't know, price action didn't agree with me there and it sort of put me off. But yeah, I just didn't feel in the right headspace for this stock. And I struggle with these penny stocks when they're thickly traded. Another big topping tail here put me off getting in as this pushed higher. So I just left it. Eventually it pulled back down to 99 cents and then pushed again to $1.22, but by this stage I'd already basically ruled this stock out. I wasn't going to trade it. And then it just sort of went sideways between $1.15, $1.16 until it rolled over. So that was SMXT. That sort of set the tone for the session. The next stock I sort of watched was SMXT, that one there. So this popped up around 8 o'clock. Yeah, so actually that's the open, here it is. So yeah, it popped up at 8 o'clock here. Where did I see it? I didn't see this first part here. I saw it as it was pulling back down to the 20 EMA, that's right. I saw it pop up here and it was pulling back down to the 20 EMA, 9 EMA, and it sort of came down here and held. And I did think about getting in here at 136, taking an entry here off the low. But once again, I hesitated. I did actually push the buy button on this, so I was actually going to take this position. But as I hit the buy button, it already pushed up over 136, and I missed the trade. It pushed up here, and then, I mean, I could have gotten in a bit higher at 140, 145 around VWAP. But I sort of missed that one, and by the time I cancelled the order, came back to put it in here, I was a bit hesitant about getting in. And just, I thought, oh, well, I'll wait and see if it confirms over VWAP. It did, came back down, held VWAP along here, and that was probably an entry here at 145, 146 for the push and break through that pivot point. Well, the push up anyway. It did break up and did go to a high of 170, 169. So I could have made my 10 cents profit there with 100 shares and walked away with the $10 for the day. But once again, I was slow off the mark. Yeah. And I did think about getting in here at 160, but I thought, no, I don't know. I just didn't think it was going to go. It sort of held that level for a bit, but then it sort of broke down and then struggled to sort of get above it. So I just left it, and glad I did, because it ended up rolling over anyway down here. And that was pretty much it. I sort of called it a night after that. I sort of started doing my notes and stuff like that, but I didn't see SMTX at the open or this rally back up, but I see it push back up to 250 in the open. So it sort of did okay, actually, afterwards. The only other stock I watched was LIDR. After I'd done my notes, I saw this had come up as well. I saw this after it had broke through. It had broken up here and then sort of curled and broke through that level at 280. And I already saw it as it pushed up here and was pulling back here around 290, around $3 mark. Entry there was possible. You know, at the time though, pretty big red candle compared to the greens at that time, but as it held that level here, entry on that level at 294, and eventually the volume did come in and it made a good push up to 330 from 294, so not bad, but then after that it was no good, rolled over into the open. And that's all I really saw. I didn't actually watch this pullback all the way. I shut it down around 8:45, and that was about it for me on the day. So yeah, no trades. It wasn't just the stocks, it was me. Every time I hesitated, I was late. Every time I hesitated again, the moment was gone. You know, I've been trying to stay focused and rebuild slowly, but today I just wasn't in rhythm. I didn't feel confident, and that's a red flag. The market, you know, doesn't care if I feel off. It will punish hesitation, so I pulled myself out. It's frustrating. You know, it's frustrating missing plays, but I think walking away was the right call. Sometimes discipline means sitting on your hands, not pushing through when your head's not in it. You know, not every day will be green, and not every day will even have a trade, but this is what the process looks like. If you're here for the real side of trading, the ups, the misses, and everything in between, you know, make sure you subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you then. Hei a popo.